Sukra Health Clinic proudly presents to you Quick Facts. Quick fact number 3: cervical cancer vaccination, HPV vaccine. So, why should I get vaccinated for cervical cancer? Cervical cancer, 99% of times, is due to HPV virus infection, that is, human papilloma virus. Now, as we have a vaccine for HPV virus, that is against HPV virus, this will prevent the development of this cancer. And why is this important? Because it is the second most common cancer in India among women. So what is this vaccine? This vaccine is called HPV vaccine. There are two types, Cervarix and Gardasil. So now you said there are two types. Suppose I want to take it, which one should I take? This question is difficult to answer. Cervarix and Gardasil are manufactured by two different companies. And Cervarix vaccine basically prevents against cervical cancer and high-grade SIN. So what is the SIN? I've told you that there are precancerous lesions, and these precancerous lesions are called SINs. SIN 1, SIN 2, SIN 3 and different things like that. And they're also called low-grade and high-grade. So first there is low-grade SIN, then there's high-grade SIN, and then there is cervical cancer. So this vaccine, that is Cervarix vaccine, protects against cervical cancer and high-grade SIN. And its cost is around 2,000 rupees per shot. Gardasil vaccine, whereas Gardasil vaccine gives protections against cervical cancer, anal, vaginal and vulval cancer, low-grade SINs and genital warts. So it's wide range and its cost is around 3,000 rupees per shot. So it basically depends on your economic status and whatever your doctor suggests. So what age should I get vaccinated? There's something called ideal age or the best age, that is 11 to 12 years. But it's not wrong to talk early. So 9 to 10 years you should start talking. You should start from 9 to 10 years. Best time being 11 to 12 years. If it's a bit late, it's 13 to 14 years. So 9 to 14 years is good to get vaccinated. Why is this injection taken this early in life? As I've told you earlier, HPV infection is caused by penetrative sexual act. So, a boy or a girl should get vaccinated before their first sexual act. So, this early in life is the best time. You said boy? Yes, I did. Boys also can get vaccinated. There are certain cancers like penile cancer, anal and head and neck cancer which is caused by this virus. The other main reason is basically to give a uniformity and to provide herd immunity. You would have heard a lot about it in COVID. So to provide herd immunity, boys and girls together can get vaccinated. So you said all this, what would you do for your daughter or son? I would choose to vaccinate my son or daughter at 11 to 12 years of age with Gardasil vaccine. And I've heard something called Gardasil 9. Yes, it's there, but not in India. If you're in overseas and you have a Gardasil 9 with you, please take it. That's the best. I didn't get vaccinated at 11 to 12 years. Can I get vaccinated now? Yes, in best age is 9 to 14 years. If you're not vaccinated at that particular time, there's something called catch-up vaccination that is up to 26 years. Not very effective, but it's definitely better than not getting vaccinated. So I'm 36, I have 2 kids, but my doctor has asked me to get vaccinated now. Is that okay? See, in India, we don't have right kind of awareness, and even though it's there in the schedule, many of the kids are not getting it as per the schedule. Could be because of the cost, because 2,000 rupees per shot is pretty costly for many people. Therefore, in India, 45 years is the limit. 9 to 45 years. So if I have to sum it up, 9 to 45 years is the age gap where you can vaccinate yourself with HPV vaccine, the best being 9 to 14. So what is the schedule? There's something called on-time vaccination, that's the best, 9 to 14 years. There are 2 doses. First dose, 6 months after the first dose is the second dose. Next is between 15 to 45 years, you have to take 3 doses. First dose, second dose 2 months after the first dose, third dose 6 months after the first dose. So it's the same thing, 9 to 14 years, after 14 years, 2 doses, 3 doses. So how is it given? It's given in the upper arm as an intramuscular injection. It's a preloaded injection. So are there any side effects? You have heard lots of discussion in Facebook about vaccination. I don't want to vaccinate my kids. It's not right. It causes fertility issues. It will cause death. It will cause allergic reactions, things like that. So basically anything which is released into the market is actually studied. So in that study, it's seen that side effects are very rare. It can cause mild pain, redness or swelling in the injection site. Allergic reactions also are very rare. And kids faint. So basically this injection is given in lying down position. So are there any contraindications for this injection? Yes. If you have been vaccinated with HPV vaccine previously and had an allergic reaction for it, please do not get vaccinated again. If you are pregnant, after delivery you can vaccinate yourself. If you have fever, please skip the schedule. Let the fever settle, then you can take. So I'm breastfeeding. Can I take it? Yes, you can. There are no side effects. And I just took an injection, but I found that I'm pregnant now. Can I continue my pregnancy? Definitely, you can continue your pregnancy. Complete the schedule after the delivery. And what if I skip a dose? You said 026, you said 06. What if I skip it? No problem. There's no need to repeat the previous dose. Just continue with the schedule. What if I take the second dose a bit early? I forgot the date, so instead of taking 0 and 6, I took it as 0 and 4. What can you do? It's not right. Actually, you need to repeat another dose. So always fix up the schedule and take it at the right time. So what can I combine it with another vaccine? Usually HPV virus is combined with TDAP, that is tetanus, diphtheria and pertussis vaccine. Both of them can be taken at the same time. Just take it to the other arm. Is there a booster dosage? Till now it's not been advised. If there's any update, I will inform it to you. You've heard there are some chemicals or harmful ingredients added in the vaccine, like aluminium, thimerosal. In this vaccine, aluminium is there as an immunity booster, but the dosage of it is 0.225 milligram. What we take unknowingly per day is 7 to 9 milligram of aluminium, and it is not causing much of problem to us. And if you compare that with the dosage in the vaccine, it is very minimal to cause any harmful effect in our body. Does it cause any fertility issues? No, it does not. Actually, the thing is, if you didn't take the vaccine and you have got a cervical cancer and you've got a precancerous condition and you take treatment for that would cause infertility, but not this injection. So therefore, this doesn't cause any fertility issues. So please take this injection. Don't let this cancer stop you. You have the good vaccine, that is HPV vaccine. You have a good screening method, that's pap smear. Both together, we can end the cervical cancer. Thank you.